Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, February 14th, and I'm Kennedy Williams with another daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. A special event at the FISD Administration Building is inspiring an audience to pursue their dreams. WTV's Surya Ravichandran has the details.
Award-winning artist Tony Memel performed at the Frisco Administration Building Wednesday night to raise awareness about limb differences. Memel is the brand ambassador of Lucky Finn Project, which is an organization that educates others about limb differences and makes financial support efforts for those children who attend specialized camps, obtain prosthetics, and etc. Missing part of one arm, Memel is known for his extraordinary talents in playing the guitar, which goes back all the way to his childhood days.
Well, I've been making music for a long time. I started by playing the trumpet when I was in 5th grade, and before that even I was singing around the house and around the school with my friends. But it was when I was in 8th grade that I got really into the music, and I had a friend from school who played guitar really well, and it made me just really inspired to do that myself.
It didn't stop there for Memel, as he went on to pursue music in college.
From there it just became just a passion for me just to be able to write and play my own songs. And then I went to college for music, and from there graduated, and now I'm a professional musician traveling all over the world.
However, the journey to becoming an established musician was different than most others.
Well, I was born without a left hand, so my whole life I've learned to do things a little bit differently. Playing the trumpet really wasn't a challenge for me. I just held it a little bit differently. But it was the guitar that really challenged me in a whole new way. To produce the sound that I knew I could do in my mind, it required spending extensive hours, months, even years building a special cast that I make that produces the sound. So it was very challenging to play the guitar. In fact, it was really, really hard. And there were times that it would have been easier to quit, but I'm glad I stuck with it.
Having been through the challenges and obstacles, Memel wants to spread the message that anyone can do anything they set their mind to, as long as they're passionate about it.
It is scary. That's kind of just a given sometimes, that what you really want to do might not have all the answer. You might not have all the answers at the outset. In fact, you probably won't. So you have to keep being active about researching your passion. And I mean, everybody has a dream, but the people that really go far, I think, are the ones who pursue it with an energy and wanting to be educated about what they're doing, and just that spirit of just never giving up. And I think if you can hone that you can do anything you set your mind to.
After traveling around the world, visiting 9 countries and 49 different states in the U.S., Memel continues to spread his message and letting people know about the efforts of the Lucky Finn Project and how others can contribute to the cause. For more information, visit www.luckyfinnproject.org. Reporting for WTV, I'm Surya Ravichandran.
Soccer is giving back in the form of teaching the next generation. WTV's Summer Knox has the details.
Currently sitting in a prime spot to make the playoffs, the girls are already looking ahead towards future Redhawks as the team is hosting a youth soccer camp on Monday.
Every year annually we host a player-run clinic so that our girls can kind of reach out to the community and get other kids involved and kind of bring them in, show them kind of what we do, what we're about, and make connections with the community and those kids upcoming.
This camp gives younger students in elementary and middle school a chance to see some of the high schoolers play and get them excited for high school soccer.
I think it makes the kids see that soccer can be fun. Soccer is a really hard sport to play. There's a lot of physical demand with it, but I think them kind of seeing the joy and the laughter that comes with the team, I think it helps get them excited about coming here and makes them want to be a Red Hawk even before they come. So I think it gets them excited.
In addition, the camp acts as a fundraiser for the program. Girls and boys are welcome with an elementary school session running from 9 to 11 a.m. and a middle school session running from 1 to 3 p.m. To sign up, visit the Liberty Girls Soccer Twitter. Reporting for WTV, I'm Summer Knox.
Girls swimming takes on the final meet of their season as they swim in the state championship this weekend. WTV's Vivek Sundaraman has the story.
Taking 4 girls to the state meet, the swim team heads to Austin today. This year's state team is a 180-degree difference from years past, which featured mostly boys.
I think it's really exciting to take this group of girls. They've worked really hard this season, and it's awesome that they get a chance to swim again at state. I'm bummed, though, that we didn't get any boys this year. But unfortunately with this district, it's really fast, and in our regionals is very fast as well. And so sometimes it comes down to the 10th or the 100th of a second, and that determines whether or not you move on.
At regionals, sophomore Mallory Showalter placed 3rd in both the girls' 50 and 100 freestyle and qualified for state, the first girl in 8 years to reach state.
It was one of my goals to make it into an individual in high school, so I'm really proud that I accomplished that goal. I'm really excited to swim in some individuals at state.
Setting a school record for the second time this season in the girls 50 freestyle, Showalter looks to do it again at state.
I was really excited. I just couldn't stop smiling because I think it's so cool that I can be remembered for doing something that I love.
Showalter will also bring her sister with her to state for the first time as the girls 200 freestyle relay, which consists of Showalter, her sister Abby, Hannah Wynn, and Rachel Easton qualified as well.
I was really excited when I found out that I had qualified for state. It felt really rewarding to see all of my hard work pay off, and I'm really excited to get to swim with Mallory. So Mallory has achieved a lot, and I'm really proud of her for qualifying for state in an individual, which hasn't been done in 8 years by a girl, so that's pretty awesome.
I'm really excited that she's coming this year. It'll just be really fun because it's our last season of swimming together, and to make it to state is just really cool.
Being only less than half a second off the school record, the girls relay looks to drop time at state.
Well, I really hope we can break the record. That'd be really awesome to do, especially at state. But if we don't do that, I think it'd be really cool to just drop our time more and make it into finals.
State begins with prelims on Friday at 5:30 at the Lee and Joe Jamil Texas Swimming Center in Austin, with the finals beginning Saturday at 3:30. Reporting for Wingspan TV, I'm Vivek Sundaraman.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of Student Council President Wade Glover.
Typically my alarm goes off at about 7 o'clock. I'm normally at the school by about 8:15. I have a Wingspan class on A days and on B days. So my role as executive producer is to produce one update a week and the announcements for every daily update. And then on top of that, I'm also trying to complete regular stories. Right after my broadcast class on B days, I actually go to student council. There I'm student body president, and what I do there is help out during class. A lot of what I do personally with assigning tasks and just determining where we're moving forward takes place outside of school. That way when we get to class, there's no kind of debating. It's just, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get this done today. Let's get after it. And then for Pulse, my role is really to get Pulse members involved. Really, I joined each club that I'm interested in because I was interested in it. And I think that's important. That was something that the student body president, when I was a freshman, Jay Schlegel, really hit home for me during flight school, is you need to find a club or an organization or even just a small group of friends where you all have the same interests, whether that be student government, mental health, journalism. I mean, there's tons of clubs and organizations on campus, and finding a group of people that enjoy the same activities that you do and want to pursue the same careers or have the same hobbies really provides you with an outlet during school to do what you like to do. I think I'm in a very unique position as president of 3 different organizations on campus, especially B days, where if I have a Pulse meeting, I'm leading these 3 organizations back to back to back from 8:30 until 2:30. For me, I'm just proud that every organization that I'm a part of has had the chance to impact the school in a positive way.
With 14 Days of Love coming to a close, WTV's Jennifer Hernandez hits the halls to ask students about Valentine's Day.
This is WTV's Jennifer Hernandez with this week's edition of Rural Talk. Today we're going to hit the halls and ask students their opinions on Valentine's Day. So what are your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day is a corporate scam used to make money off of love and other people's feelings. It's great when it comes to feelings, but not so great when it comes to money.
What are your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
It doesn't really seem like a holiday. Like on Christmas, you can kind of like tell it's a holiday.
And what's your opinion on Valentine's Day?
I think that Valentine's Day is a little overrated. I think that it's very commercialized and it's just to spend money. But I think that the idea behind it of showing love to your significant other or just being there and really appreciating them, that I like that part of it.
What's your opinion on Valentine's Day?
I think it's fun because you get to appreciate everyone and show affection to those around you, and it doesn't have to be just like your significant other, but like just showing love and spreading love to your friends and family.
What are your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
I think Valentine's Day is a nice day if you have like someone to spend it with, and I don't know, most people they'll eat candy, cookies and stuff, but it's nice if you have you know, a boyfriend or girlfriend. But other than that, you don't have to worry about not having someone there.
What's your opinion on 14 Days of Love?
I think 14 Days of Love was really fun to watch because it's really interesting to just see other people and their relationships and stuff. I think it's really funny also because some of the people have really funny like relationships or whatever, and so I think that's pretty cool that we do that.
What's your opinion on 14 Days of Love?
14 Days of Love is like pretty funny. Like I don't really see the point of it, but it's still like amusing to see all these interviews. So.
What do you think about 14 Days of Love?
Oh, I think it's adorable. I love it. Makes me realize I was single.
This has been WTV's Jennifer Hernandez with this week's edition of Real Talk.
On today's episode of 14 Days of Love, WTV's Isabella Santiago sits down with Anastasia Liascuya and Jace Brown.
How do you know when it's more than just friends and you like someone?
I don't know. Like, I mean, you can kind of just sense it with them. If you have like a connection with them, it usually just kind of clicks for both of you. And then
I mean, I knew right away. I was like, the second I saw Jace, I was like, wow, that is a very cute boy. I'm going to go for that.
For the rest of today's episode, visit libertywingspan.com. If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. WTV's Wade Glover brings you today's announcements.
NHS applications are now available for current sophomores and juniors. Please see Ms. Bennett in room C216 or Ms. Duckworth in room C225 if you're interested. All applications are due by 4:30 p.m. on Wednesday, February 27th. Yearbook staff applications are now available in room C147. Wingspan and WTV staff applications are now available in room C102. ISM applications are now available. If you're interested, please scan the QR code on screen. Applications are due on March 3rd.
That's it for today's Daily Update. This has been Kennedy Williams for Wingspan TV.